Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jarkii back with another Airline Empires video for this. Right, today's episode 13 of season 2, and today we have a little bit else in store for you. So yeah, that's right. Okay, so we have 5th spot. We have 190 idle airplanes. We have a DOP of 243 million, which is a pretty big increase from last episode, and $94 billion on cash. Alright, so let's enter the world, and I'm going to show you what we've been doing. Now, a little bit has happened, not too much over the last week. The major thing, though, is that the 747-100 has come into the market. Yes, I've pre-ordered some of these guys, almost 1,000 orders, which is cool. So the 747, the reason I've only ordered 8 is because I checked when the 747-200 comes out with a lot longer range, and it comes out in the like January, February 1971, and these, so I ordered these until January 1971. So yeah, and then that's why I only ordered 8. Another thing that's happened is I've got my Trident 1Es, and why am I being so specific about them is because they make as much money as my 727s. They're insane. I don't know how they do it, but these things make us a lot of money. I don't know why, and they also have a good range. I think this is probably the best how should you call it, medium range narrow body jet in the market. As you can see, I've got a lot of them. I've ordered even more because I love them. Yeah, so also Tu-114s, we have over 200 of them now. Same with the Britannias, we've had that for a while. Same with 707-320Bs and DC-850s. Yeah, as you can see, I've stopped ordering all my airplanes. Another thing I've done, as you can see, it's a bit short of the list. That's because I have replaced all my 720s. I had 720s, not 20Bs. I had 6 720s. I replaced my 13 Convair 880-22s, 13 880 M's, and 10 9. I'm still going to replace these 10 990A Coronators. Yeah, and also I'm in the process of replacing my Convair CV440s because I'm replacing with the what's it? The DC-930, DC-910, the what is it? Where is it? The BAC-111, a bit of Caravels that I've been swapping around, and yeah. So yeah. So guys, I have a bit of a game plan for the future in this world. Now, I have a lot of inefficient aircraft. I'm going to name a few, like the DC-810 and 20, the VC-10. And what else do I have? Also, yeah, propeller planes. I have a few. I still have Bristol Britannias and CL-44 Yukons, but they're in production until 1970, so I don't see replacing those ones. But we're gonna replace our Britannias, DC-810s and 20s. What else? And our Caravels maybe by the end of 1980. And what we're gonna do, those are maybe also our 797-420s. I forgot to mention, and our 720Bs. So much names, but we're gonna replace those as well with, as you can see. So if we go to browse aircraft, now 1975-ish, we have the A300B4, which the DC-10s, actually not the Mercury, the 747, of course, and we have the TriStar. Where is that? Right here. So yeah, we have a lot of 300 to 400 seat airplanes with good range, and I'm going to be using those to replace all those inefficient aircraft. So we'll have less aircraft that need repairing, and we'll have more slots, and we'll have less efficient aircraft. Also, yeah, maybe the Convair 990s will be replaced as well, because they're pretty inefficient in my opinion. Yeah, Jesus. Look at that. That's like 727 size and over 14,000 fuel flow more. So yeah, Vistara. By the way, Vistara has, I think, halted on ordering more aircraft. He's just getting off used market. He has 1,173. But if you didn't see, we now have 2,130. That's a lot. And also, so we did all flights to India from Hyderabad now, which is right here. And we're starting international from Kolkata, which is where I got that extra DOP from. as you can see, my route map is now pretty big. Alright, what do we got here? 727 delivered. Okay, home. So, as you can see, I'm not ordering the Illusion 62, which is right here. It's pretty bad. The fuel flow, it's like a DC-820. So I'm not gonna get any of those. Okay, aircraft production, Fokker F-28, not interested in that. Here we go. Okay, one thing I haven't showed you in a while though is airline finance. First of all, so our finance is a bit weird. We haven't been making much more money than previous years these days. As you see, 13 billion, 29 billion, 22 billion. The year before this, I believe we only made 7 billion. So 1964 to 1965, we made a lot of money. But 30 billion a year, which is pretty good. I have $94 billion now. So I don't think money is much of a problem. It can still be a problem if you want to order 200 747s. But I don't think we need to do that. As you can see, we're making a lot of money a month now, 2 billion, which is pretty good. Routes, yeah, so DOP is 243 million. I've had a lot of competition. I really wish I did start in China or America now, because the competition here is just as bad with Vistara. Probably not as bad, but still pretty bad. See, this route, yeah, this is a national route. But I found a lot of, when I'm replacing my airplanes, a lot of routes with, a lot of shared or connected flights, which is the blue meter on the thing, which is the blue side of the meter, and that it makes my profits go down. So yeah, and if I have negative profits on a route, I instantly reduce the flights to make and increase the prices, or I close the route completely. Is there any negative profits on this? I want to see. Yeah, and by the way, oh, there is one right there. Okay, Delhi to Zurich. Oh, why didn't I check this before? Alright. What are we using here? DC-820s? How did I guess? Okay. And 535. Okay, what is our competition? Swiss. Go away, Swiss. 610. Let's see if we can actually make a profit with these DC-8s. I'm sick of the DC-820s. They just keep making negatives. I've already replaced 4 of them, kind of. I sold 4 of them because they're so bad. And yeah, so if you didn't see before, well, I don't have a Jarkii Airlines Sri Lanka anymore. That's because I'm going to start a Jarkii Airlines America. But since it's full, I have to wait for a slot. But when that happens, I'm going to get that. I also got 30 DC TU-114s off that. Because I quit and I bought them with this airline. Also, yeah, I'm practicing kind of, I don't know, in America with the same airline as A350. I forgot his name. Yeah, Delta A350. He shared his airline with me, so I started an airline on this world with a few used airplanes, some 747 SPs and A300s. Yeah, so I'm gonna just practice what it's like being in America here, and then we can open Jarkii Airlines America. Let's make this a 2 airline series, even though it's a bit late for the other one, but we can still do it. See, yeah, MD-83s. You don't really see airlines like this ever. It's weird. Alright, so yeah, that is that. Also, what I want to show you is my value chart and stuff. You go to airline history. Okay, oh, come on, load up. Google Ads, seriously. Alright, so this is our value chart. As you can see, it exponentially grew about up to here, then it's just been steadily growing, as you can see. And the daily operating profit has increased a bit. As you can see, it was steady for like a year or two here, and then it increased a little bit. See, it was very steady these days. Wow. Jeez, back in the days, hey? Rank, it's still 5th. I don't think I'm really able to take Starfly right now. The thing is, with all these top airlines, they have a lot of old planes. Soon that we're gonna be going into a lot of expensives with them, and I'm gonna be having the newer airplanes, so maybe that might be an advantage. Alright, daily distance, we hit 15 million. Flights, we have now 6,500 flights a day, I believe. Or, yeah. Passengers, we have 860,000 a day. Airports, we now have 419 destinations and 7 hubs. Okay, aircrafts, yes, we have, wait, where's the number? Oh, there's no number, that's weird. But yeah, so, one thing I want to show you guys is, I'm replacing my CV440s with regional jets, right? Like the DC-9 and the 111 and the Caravelle. Because I saw the DC-920, it has a very good runway length, because that's kind of a problem. I have to use Hawker Silly HSM8s to replace the CV440s instead of jets. But this thing has a nice short minimum runway takeoff, which is good, because that's probably how much all the Indian airports have. But the problem is it only has 1200 range. I really need this thing with like 2000 range, so yeah. I'm actually going to stop ordering the, what are they called? The, SC-111s, and I'm going to get some DC-910s. Actually, I don't know, DC-920s? But think about it, because all the small airplanes are either with, CV-440, I mean, all the small routes with, small airports, so only with CV-440s or, Gulfstreams, and the Gulfstreams aren't being replaced. So the CV440s have a range of 1,200 miles, the same as the DC-920. So yeah, I'm actually going to get 20 of these right now. I'm going to configure the camera layout because I think it's reasonable. I didn't see why the DC-920 was there. Now I realize it's because of the runway minimum takeoff or minimum runway landing. I don't know what it is. Takeoff landing. Alright, so DC-9, where's it? It's Douglas. DC-920, there we go. Okay. I don't think I've ever owned a DC-920. I don't think I've ever owned a DC-9 at all in this game. DC-920. Wait, we need to do IFE, of course. There we go. No first class. 6 of these. This is what I do for my 90 airplane or 89 airplane. 80 seats. Continue. This thing will be replacing CV440s. Great. IFE 1916 to 1980. So when our DC 930 stop coming in, this will start. Wait. Order new aircrafts. Let's do this. And by the way, guys, I've been pretty much ignoring, besides TU-114s, used airplanes these days. It was so big back in the day to get those. Like, that wasn't even that long ago. But now I'm like, really? Do I really need them? No, not really. So, yeah, okay, fuel flow, which, whoa, that's a high fuel flow. Yeah, we'll go. It's better than the Caravelle. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. Negotiate. Okay, 1969. Let's do that. There we go. We've ordered 20 new DC-920s. Expanding our DC-9 fleet, we now have 10 20s and 30s. Kind of like DC-8, but DC-8 30s and 40s. Oh my god, they're even worse than the 20s. I think the only good DC-8 these days is the 61, 63, and 50. Maybe 62, which is like the 50, but I don't know. No one's ordered it. Like, look, order new aircraft. There's hardly anyone ordering this thing because they're all on the DC-8 50. I mean 50s, yeah. DC-8 62. It's basically like a newer version of the DC-8 50, but with shorter range. So no one wants it. There's only 12 orders. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, so I'm excited for the new airplanes. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Airline Empires. Please don't forget to slap that like button down below if you enjoyed, and please don't forget to subscribe if you want to see all my future videos on this series and other series that I might do. I might be starting a Minecraft 1.9 series, because if you didn't know, that update came out, but that's all for the Minecraft people. I think all you guys are here for Airline Empires. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and bye. Bye.
Not melting. Oh, I as animal. LP, I don't believe you. Because the thing says you're a hunter. Don't lie to me, woman.
I'm a hunter. Alright guys, so this is over the comment. So I'm a hunter. That's an animal. And we have to find them within a bunch of mobs. But here we go. Where are you?
No.